Hi, how you doing? So, welcome to the studio. Sorry, I don't know why I'm shouting. I know why I'm shouting. I'm shouting because I'm excited. Because, first of all, apologies, I am 3 minutes early, but if you watch any of my live streams, you should be used to me being a little bit early most of the time. It's just the way I'm made. But I'm super excited today because, it is Tuesday the 14th of May 2020. Look, it's a bit overcast outside, it's a bit cloudy, but I'm excited because today I get to work with a new to me artist. Yay! I love this. I love it when it happens. I'm so lucky that I have so many clients that come back to work with me more, which is wicked, and I love it so much. But it's also brilliant when you get a new artist. First of all, because I've been exposed to a new artist who's just amazing. I've been listening to a bit of her music. Her name is Kimiko I literally just looked at her name because I was like, right, Emily, make sure that you remember the full name, and I failed at the first hurdle. So, Kimiko Ishizaka is her name. She is from Cologne in Germany. She is a phenomenal piano player. Phenomenal. She is just like the most beautiful piano player you've ever heard in your life. So I've just been listening to her stuff on Bandcamp. There's a link in the description if you want to go check it out, and her website as well. Like, she's just, when you're just like, you are a ridiculous musician, like ridiculously amazing. So yes, I get to work with her today. So let's see who's in the room so far. Sorry guys, I know I'm early, but I'm like, I can't help it. I get excited. I've been waiting all day. I've been like, I wish I'd have said that I was going to go on earlier because I just cannot wait to work with Kimiko. So, but here we are, right here, right now. So, yes, we've got Nathan in. Boom, hi. We have Ice Skater 1989 in. Anyone that knows me will know that is my younger sister, Hannah Dolan Davis, the Ice Skater. Hannah, I hear that you had a very fun night last night. You had a lot of wine by the looks of it, and we're doing a quiz somewhere, probably on Zoom with your friends. It looked like a Spice Girls based quiz. I know you're all about it. I'm not all about it. You know this about me. If anyone else didn't, now you know. So, Jed Kenyon's here. Hello, good afternoon, Emily. We've got lovely sunshine today. Honest. Well, if you do, lucky you. And if you don't, naughty, naughty, no lies. Can't Bayless is in, back again. It's sunny here. Is it just here? I mean, it was a little bit sunny earlier, but it's really just gone a bit grey and a bit gross. And my husband's decided to clean some of the windows, and he was like, yeah, because the sun's out, so it's cool. And then now, literally, he just went to go outside to start cleaning the windows, and the sun's gone in. So we'll blame him. He's the reason it's cloudy. So you're keeping me sane whilst I'm working, Carl says. Well, is that just because you look at me and go, well, she's clearly insane, therefore I must be sane? Because if you are, aces, I'll take it. We've got Charlotte Mibby's back again. Thank you for your lovely email, Charlotte. I will reply to that later on. I'm so glad that you liked what we did yesterday. It was awesome. We did a charity song yesterday called Little Drummer Girl, and it's going to be a Christmas track for a couple of charities at Christmas. So that's going to be out later in the year. It's 12 different female drummers on this track. So far we've got me and Charlotte, and there's another 10 to go, and I'm like, Kerr, her mix engineer, I'm just like, you better get him, it's such a big Christmas present to say thank you, because that's a lot of drum tracks. Oh, we've got Kimiko's here. Hello, Kimiko, how are you? Thank you for that email earlier. I was so happy when I received it, when you said about one of the sections, because when you listen to a bit of music and your gut goes somewhere and you're just like, cool, okay, yeah, cool, alright, but you don't know, you're just like, that's how it feels like it should be. Anyway, Kimiko emailed me earlier and just said, okay, so there's this one section that I just want to talk to you about, and this is how I hear it. And I was like, that's exactly how I hear it. I'm so happy. Like, it's just so nice to know when you're on the same page as an artist. So famous last words. I'm saying that now, and then like she's been like sitting through the session going, "This is awful. This is no, it's going to be great. I'm so excited. It's going to be such a fun track, and I will talk through it in a second." So Jed says Manchester is bathed in sunshine. Brilliant. And Nathan says apparently it's lovely in Nottingham. Well, clearly I'm in the wrong part of the country. Hey Han, if you're still here, is it sunny in Enfield? Because it ain't sunny in Harlow, I'll tell you that. Right, so let's talk about this song today. This song is this, it's just, like I say, Kimiko's this wonderful piano player, and she has written this track. The track is called Free, Completely Free, and when she got in touch about it, she basically just said, I just want you to play what comes naturally. I want it to be free. Like, I want the title to really reflect what the song is and what you play. And I was just like, wow, that's amazing. And then I heard the song and I was like, this is incredible. So far we've got on this track, we've got Kimiko's piano, stunning, we've got xylophone, and we've got a little bit of bass as well, which is really cool. It's a very jazzy kind of sounding track. So at the moment, in my studio, I've put my lovely, gorgeous Crovio snare, which is just going to ring out in the most beautiful way. I just know it. You know when you just go, yep, that's what that needs. And also on the kick drum, I've swapped out my beater so when you hit a kick drum, it's a pedal with a beater on it. And usually it's like this felt beater, which is fairly hard, which is fine most of the time. But for this, I was like, I think I'm going to need something softer. So I've got a sheepskin beater on there, which is just sounding, it's like, it's light, it's warm, it's not, you don't have that click of a felt beater. So already I'm like all about this. So that's where that's the starting point that we're going to go from. Just from hearing, I've literally heard the song like a couple of times, but I haven't done a chart or anything like that, so we'll still do that together. And Hannah says apparently in Enfield it's lush as well. Well, it just seems like I am the person that is in the non-sunny part of the world, but that's fine. I'll take it. So Kimiko says, I was in Manchester only once and it was sunny. Brilliant. And the xylophone is the voice. We'll record that later. Kimiko, thank you. That actually really, really helps me. So I'm glad that you said that. That's awesome. Right, okay, cool. Okay, great. That means I can play against it, leave space for it. So that makes me so happy. I can't even tell you. Okay. Chris Music is here again. Hello again. And Mikiko is here. So we have Kimiko and we have Mikiko. So Mikiko is a Darkness fan from Japan. Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? And I can't remember anything else right now off the top of my head because I'm so excited about this song. Right, okay, so let's get to it. Let's switch you on to the me and iPad and Logic. We're going to be recording some video to this as well today. Couple of angles for Kimiko. In fact, I'm editing a whole video now that I remember it. Okay, right, so let's not worry about that now. Let's just worry about the song, because that is the most important thing. So, let me just mute you in the room. Oh, crying out loud. I'm having a clumsy day today, which probably isn't great. It's not a great place to be as a drummer, to be in a clumsy frame of mind. Not frame of mind, a clumsy body, frame of body. Although it's my lifelong struggle, so I'll deal with it. Right. Oh, Tracy's here as well. Hey Tracy. Oh, Reiner's here. Guten Morgen. Oh, well, it's Guten Abend here, but Guten Morgen over there in Chicago. Did I get it right? Guten Tag. That's good day, right? Guten Tag. It's Guten Abend, good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock here. Guten Abend, Guten Tag. Hi. Konnichiwa, hola, I can't remember any other languages. Bonjour, ciao. Okay, right, let's actually get onto the song rather than me trying to practice my random bits of language on you guys. Okay, so this is called Free, Completely Free. And I think what I'm actually going to do, I'm not going to write out any particular parts. I want to literally be moved by the music and react to it and just see what happens and see what feels right and see just how things are. So I'm going to, yeah, I don't think I'm going to write out parts. What I think I am going to write out are maybe a couple of phrases here and there, which is funny because, and Kimiko, thank you for mentioning this about the xylophone. So the xylophone's going to be the voice. And initially I was actually going to write out some of those xylophone hits, but if that's the voice, that's literally the reverse of what I want to do because I want to let the xylophone sing. So that's good to know. That's really good to know. Kimiko, I can't tell you how much I'm so happy that you mentioned that. Oh, okay. Well, your Reiner is trying to test my Japanese reading skills here. I believe that's you don't know the rest. Sang at the end. Don't know. My hiragana is not ideal. Salut. Right, okay. Let's go with this song. Free, Completely Free by Kimiko. So let's call this section A. So because it's, I know usually I work in like verses and choruses and all that sort of stuff, but because this is a jazz tune, usually work in sections like A, B, whatever, A, B, C. So yeah, but I still like having the intro as an intro because I can't help it. Watcha! That's more my language. Right, okay. So probably coming in maybe a bit of ride at the beginning. Ooh. Okay, so this is where the vocals come in. Ooh, yep. Okay, I just want to, so there's a little accent that definitely needs to be there. 1, 2. So 1, 2. So. Oh, sorry. Is there? Right. Sorry. The volume is a bit low. Apparently. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Apologies. Right. Let's hear this. Hopefully that's better. Yay! So, yay. Okay, so this B section with that running bass. Okay, so that's like a really cool build going on there. So 16 bar section. Okay, so that's 12 bars and then 4 of like that kind of, it does build, but not in a traditional way that I would, like a it's like just adding. So those are all pushed. So push. So it's is it the last 3? Yeah. So 3, and then onto this next section, which is, I already know this is the sort of breakdown, ethereal kind of section. So it needs to open out and be really. I need to, sorry. I just got totally swept away with it. I wasn't actually thinking about what I need to think about. Right, just bars first of all. So with that run, da 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 da, we know that that's kind of. Oh, back with a bit of the rhythm. Cool. And then we're back to A. So. Yeah! So then we're back to this intro. Oh, that's a lovely run at the end. Okay, so 2 bars of the run, which I think should. So maybe we could stop. Yeah! So stop for 1 and then do like a fill that goes with it on the 1 and then hits the crash. Oh, it's so beautiful! Oh my goodness. Right, now I want to look at some more intricate things to do. So right, that's an intro, but I'm going to call this section A is not an intro. Sorry, it's not section A. It's the intro section that is also down here. So I think it is at least. This is where I rely on lyrics so much to denote which section is which. So sometimes I do struggle with working out which section is which, but it's totally cool and I love it. Right, let me just quickly go. I'll just go to the chat so I can relieve my brain, and then we can come back with a fresh and very what's the word? expressive, creative brain. So let's just take a break for a second. Right, so we're still saying all the hellos. Konbanwa from Tokyo. That means good evening, I know that. Track's a little quiet. Yeah, okay, sorry. Apologies for the track. I've turned it up, which I believe has worked, which is good. And sounds beautiful. Yeah, I completely agree, Carl. I think it's a beautiful track. Makiko says marimba. I think it's actually xylophone. Yeah, I think it's xylophone, but I struggled with knowing which was which. Kimiko says it's just MIDI xylophone. There you go. But it's to denote the lyrics, the vocals, which is going to be, yeah, Christina A. Jones will be singing it. So she'll be doing the vocal line where the xylophone line is. Carl says fab. And Nathan says loads better, thanks, no worries. Chris says such a beautiful sound. Dude, Kimiko is just such a phenomenal keys player. Pianist. It's just stunning, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this for sure. This is very outside of what I do too often, so I'm really gonna milk this, just so you know. You're in for a long one here. As if you're not usually. Kevin Siegel's here. Hello, greetings, Miss M. Watching from the assembly bench whilst I build drums. That's quite the lovely ditty. Do you know when you said assembly bench, for a second I was like, are you in like Parliament or something? Idiot here. Idiot I am, I apologise. Jed said it's so nice, it's chilling me out, dude. Tell me about and the sun just came out here, so there must be that, it must be a sign. And the Zalsta is here. Buenos dias. Hello. Right, so let's just listen through one more time. So I've got the structure down. I just want to work out a bit more what I want to be doing, like where I want to be, any accents that I want to hit or not hit, as the case may be. So let's just listen again once through with all of this. So yeah, I think this should just be piano. And then we come in here, so I think that's right. So maybe something on the rim. And then, so once the vocals come in, maybe bring it up onto the snare. I want to hit those da-dum, 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 which I will. So I think that those need to be stops there. So a stop for, so let me just do this. Da-da-dum, da-dum. What am I doing? So da-da-dum. One and two, as I did before. 4, and then just a crash maybe, that gives a space. Yeah, so I think that needs to be a stop and then just some sort of fill at the end there, into the next section, which is going back into the A section. Into the other sections, this is B. So that running bass tells me that I need to change. So there's no, and also, so this is an instrumental section because there's no marimba, there's no xylophone. So running bass, maybe on the hats, maybe we can, I'll try something. Right, so let's just, let me just listen to that section one time. Oh, right, so. So this is when it's going to firm up a bit, I feel. And then we come into the rhythm bit. Yeah, cool. Okay. Fill. And then back into that section A. So pretty. So maybe could this go back to the rim and then go onto the ride maybe? Yeah. So snare, just to lift it. So so then crash. So just do that fill at the end. So sorry, you have to excuse my pitch here. Not my forte pitch, as you can tell. So yeah, that's going to be that fill at the end, the phrasing of it. So and then hit the crash there on the one of the last bar. Or yeah, at the end there. Cool. Okay. Well, I've got a few things to at least focus on whilst I do these takes. I just got to say, because this made me laugh, it caught my eye. Kimiko says, "I want to kill the metronome." That really made me chuckle. I don't know why. Well, hopefully you won't need to use it after I've recorded on it. Well, here's hoping, eh? And Kimiko also says, "Thanks, Emily." Kimiko, it's such a pleasure to be working with you, can I just say, because your piano playing is exquisite. And like I said, I just was listening earlier today to your other stuff that you've released. So if anyone wants to hear it, it's in the description, but it's like solo piano stuff. Unbelievable. Just unbelievably beautiful and just so much emotion and expression. Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely, and I can't wait to hear how this turns out, because like it's quite different to what you've released before, so that's quite exciting. Wooooo Tass is here. Wow, this arrangement is incredible. Tell me about it. I'm so excited. And hello, Wooooo Tass. Right, so I'm excited. I'm a little bit scared. It's like the unknown. I love it. Right, so I'm going to go in and I'm just going to feel it out. I might do 3 takes of this. I might do 20. But whatever I do is I just want it to sound brilliant. Like I said, we're filming this as well, so ideally I'd like it all to be part of one take, but if we comp it, as long as it's for the good of the song, then that works for me. So we'll see what happens. Right, so I'm going to switch you over to the live room now, and we are going to get this take. So like I say, I'm thinking we'll have something by 3 takes, but I guess we'll see. It's free, completely free, so I'm just going to go with my gut, with my instinct, and we'll just sit. And you know, Kimiko said about that one ethereal section, which is this one here. So let's just see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, eh? No, I'm really, really excited for this. Okay, right, I'm going to switch over to the live room, and then I will be back in 3 or so takes. If you've got any questions or anything, then please just stick them in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer them when I come back. Yes, all right, see you shortly. Here's the other beta. How much do we love that song? Oh my goodness, it's just beautiful. Like, you just want to play with it, if you know what I mean. It's not even playing to it, it's playing with it. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Right, let me just save this real quick. And let's just have a quick look at the at the chat. People have been chatting loads, my goodness. Jeroen is here. Hello, you're a new person. I know that because I don't remember trying to struggle with pronouncing your name. But hello, keep up the good work, please. Real people, real music, yay! And Snorky Grievous is here as well. Hello, Mike. Hey, I'm not sure if you received the files I sent you. No, they were sent by Dropbox to recording@emilydrums.com. I did not get them. You did mention yesterday, and I didn't receive them. So would you mind resending? Sorry. That's weird. That's really weird. I'll check in my junk. Let me just, I'm going to switch over to this just now because I always forget to turn you back over. And Nathan says, super excited to see where you go with this. I was excited too. I had no idea. And Juggy says, hey Emily, nice. Something a bit different to get your teeth into. Yeah, love it. Nathan says, nice build up. Kimiko says, the song is sounding better already. Yay! Well, that's a relief because it would be awful if Kimiko's sitting there going, she's making it sound worse. And Nathan says, yes, love the straighter break in the bossa verse. Yeah, that's because of the bass line, basically. Horus, that cross stick though, that's a thing I really got to work on, sounding good. Do you know what? It's something that I worked on. I spent a year trying to get the perfect cross stick sound, and it's just one of those things you just got to actually consciously make the effort. And Nathan agrees with War's task. I'm always tempted to flip it and use the butt to get a thicker sound. Do it, totally. But switching is a pain. Yes, it is, but it is worth it sometimes. Has anyone else used the add-on blocks? I have, and they're good. They're definitely good, but what was the problem with them? I think it just confuses miking slightly. And War's task says, Kimiko, I 100% agree about the click track. That's hilarious. Can't say I had my friend that said I'm only in punk and grunge bands at the moment. Not a lot of call for cross stick chops. That's funny. Carl says I've got one of the Ross Miller jingle wedges. That's what I've tried. My drum teacher Mike Dolbear had one for a while, and it does sound great, but I can't remember the issue. I think it was a miking issue. Or it's a placement issue. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. Great sound from it and great rim shots too. It's always a good thing. Right, War's Tass, I'm loving the little dances, grooves and hand flutter. I was getting into it, man. I was well into this. And Sweet Carbo's, check it out. Nathan, can't wait for the percussion session on this. I'm hoping Em's got a guiro hidden away under her desk. I think I'm just going to keep it to drums. Well, I say that. Let me listen back and see. But I think it will be because I want it to sound like a jazz track. Because I know Kimiko's well into jazz music. So, yeah. So I'm trying to think of it like it's a trio, I guess. What it will be, a quartet, I suppose. Kevin says, perhaps it's because I'm a different drummer, but on this tune I hear brushes instead of sticks. Yeah, it's almost an ethereal tune. It floats along a lovely way. I hear brushes accompaniment in my head. That kind of makes sense. Let me have a listen back and just see how I'm feeling about it, because you may well be right. Warus, oh man, hell yeah, I love messing with percussion. I used to see how many tracks in one band I could sneak a cowbell and vibra slap into. This will not be one of those tracks, I'm afraid. Adam Stanley, drummer, is here. Hello, Adam, how are you? And Chris loved it. And Adam said, Mike Johnson told me off for being too lazy to flip the stick around and use the butt for the cross-sticking. That's shame. Or the shame, yeah, it's so true. Jed says, it just flows so nice. You smashed it. Really enjoying this. Amazing. Right, I think that we're going to listen back. There are elements of all of them that I really enjoy. Shall we just go from... See, take 4, I flipped over what was where. So should we start with take 4 and just see where we go with it? So I'm just gonna save this and then save a new alternative comp. I think there will be one bit that I want to drop into as well and just do an overdub. It may be like who was saying, Kevin said, maybe it will be a brushes thing, but we'll see. Oh, there you go. Kimiko is a quartet, so no percussion. Kimiko, there's so many moments that I've had where I'm like, I think that it's this, and then you've literally just gone, Yeah, that's literally it. So I'm so happy. Okay, right. Yeah, Kimiko, I'm with you. And with the mix, I'm going to go fully in the room. So I'm not... So let's just go to take 3 real quick. So I'm just doing a mix. Okay, so let's do an experiment because I have a feeling maybe it should be a brushes thing. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in and do one more take with brushes, and then A, we can A-B it straight away, and B, we can A-B it. B, we can also drop it into that ethereal bit that Kimiko's saying, yeah, for the B section, it might be nice for the brushes. So let's do that. What I'm going to do is, right, that can be take 4. Right, we're just going to... yeah, let's try that, and then, okay, I'm going to switch over to the live room again. Let's just do that, and then we'll see where we're at after that. Okay, I will see you in a single take. Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I thought that was way better with the brushes. Hold on, let's just. I bet I'm here going, that was awesome. I love that, and everyone in here is going, no. Right, Walrus has. Anywho, oh, he's off. Fair enough. It's getting. Yeah, of course you're in Tasmania. Walrus Task, catch you soon. Kevin says, yay, brushes. Wait, do I get a writing credit now? That's good. A genius cookie from Kimiko, that's brilliant. Adam Stanley says, brushes sound dope. Yeah, loving the brushes, Kimiko, I agree. Especially for this section. Yeah, definitely for the middle section, for sure. I'm thinking that maybe for the whole thing. Do sticks and brushes both sound great? And Nathan says, yeah, the option to be able to swap and choose in the final comp based on the dynamics of the other parts. Yeah, I think so. I think I really enjoyed that as a take with just the brushes. But let's just have a listen back and just see. You know, there's no right answer here. We've just got to make great music. That's kind of the key, isn't it? Right, so let's see how we go. Brushes for Jed. Oh, yeah. Sorry, for me, that is. It sounds like the part. It just sounds sexy. Yeah. What I like is the interplay that I'm able to do with brushes, because it's not as harsh. And then onto the right for this section here. Yeah. I like that this is playing with the vocal and the piano and the bass. Certainly is ethereal. And then it all sort of comes together a bit more. And then we get back into it. I really like that as a take. I really like that as a take. That is, yeah, I really like it. I really like it. I can't stop saying it. It's such a beautiful song, and as far as I'm concerned, my literal job was to just react to it. Plus brushes. And just bring out the piano mainly, obviously, and the vocals that are going to be there. That is a stunning song. That is it, and I hope that I feel like I've added a layer. I've added some texture and some movement. I don't know. It just feels quite sexy, and it moves, and it's, I don't know, I really like it. I really, really like it. Gosh, I hope Kimiko feels the same. Right, let's just go back to the chat for a second. So for Jed, brushes for him. I think it's brushes for me too. Nathan says smooth. Love the hat closes carrying it. Yeah, it's a jazz thing. So the hat generally is a thing that carries jazz music, so that needs to be fairly prominent. And that is going to be the thing that everything else latches onto within the drums. I'm talking. This is just within the drums, but and generally it should be on the 2 and the 4, which it is, I think, aside from maybe the end. Oh no, I kept it. So that's kind of where the backbeat is in jazz playing drums, which I'm sure you know. Sorry, that was really stupid of me. Of course you know that. So Nathan says, great little syncopated moments. Yeah, I'm loving the interplay between the piano, the xylophone, which will be the vocal, the bass, and the drums, and where they come together and then they dissipate, and then I really like this a lot. Carl says, yeah, that rocks. Well, it jazzes. I'll take it. Adam says, this sounds like a timeless 90s sitcom soundtrack. Oh yeah, I'm all about the 90s, so that's a compliment. Dude, I'm with you. That's a compliment to me too. And Rainer is saying, I love the call and response between the keys and the xylo. Yeah, it's beautiful. Honestly, when this song came into my inbox, I just was like, I'm so lucky. It's just brilliant. Jed said you smashed it in that one take. Yeah, that last take just felt like the one. So the one before it was like the definition of like, okay, yeah, this is what it's meant to be. And then the second was like, let's refine this. That's like, and I love it. I really, really, really like it. I like the take. Carl says, yep, stick with that take. Snorky Groove says, the last take sounds perfect. Great feeling and flow. I agree. There's a lot to be said about flow. And I'm very about that. And just, all I know is that when I was listening back to that take, all I wanted to be doing was this. And to me, anything that makes me feel like that is a good thing. And bonus, if it's me that's helped that, which, you know, obviously I'm only 1/4 of this situation, that can only be a good thing to me. So, I've got to go with my gut. And my gut is just saying, yeah, that's the one. Kevin says, that's the take! Yeah, Kevin, thank you for saying about the brushes, because I was also thinking maybe, and then you just saying that just went, well, let's try it. And you know what? Brilliant. Kimiko, that's a smashing song. Well done. It is, Kevin, isn't it? It's brilliant. Kimiko saying, thank you, Kevin. Philip Creswell. Hello, Philip. Hope Kimiko is going to publish this. Oh, yes, she is. She's going to be releasing this. I don't know when, actually. I don't know if Kimiko knows when, but I'm sure it will be. Kimiko says, that brings the song to life. Thank you so much. Or Dankeschön. God, my brain isn't working. And she says, Philip, that's the goal. Brilliant. I'm so happy to hear that. I kind of figured it would be. Can't wait to hear the final version of this, Kimiko. Keep us posted. And Philip said, well, this is rather a long way from the Open Goldberg project, but it sounds like something I will enjoy. I enjoy it also, and I get to play on it. And Charlotte Bibby said that last fill sounds lovely. Oh, that's thank you, Charlotte. That's really kind. Yeah, I just figure if we're gonna just jump in at the end there together to finish it off, then why not? And Philip Creswell says, "Hi, Em." Hi, Philip Creswell. How are you? How are you doing? You've caught me on a very lovely moment. Yeah, I love that. I love it as a take, and as a single take, which, to be honest, I wasn't anticipating. But it just works. For me, it works. But what I'm going to do now, obviously, so I mean, there's nothing to be done in terms of editing for me because that I'm happy. So what I'm going to do is just save this. I'm going to flatten these takes, and then I'm just going to send this across to Kimiko, and she can have a listen to it up close and personal with her backing track and petition. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kimiko. So, Kimiko, I have a question. Oh, ich habe zu danken. Oh, my German, do you know what? It's embarrassing. My German is so bad, but because I play with Kim Wilde, we spend a lot of time in Germany, and my German should be better. I need to learn some more German. So, yeah, I'm finding that all my live streams tend to turn into language lessons. It's quite funny. Oh gosh, Nathan, I can't even pronounce that. I'm just going to murder it, but okay. And Zelsta is asking, what is the Throwback Thursday photo I put out today? So this was a picture of the hours. So it's my first professional gig, as it were, when I was 18. 18? No, in 2008, when I was 20. And they were a really awesome band. They're not going any longer, which is a shame. But yes, right, so I'm going to bounce this for Kimiko. I'm going to send her some sample stems as well, so she can hear how each individual track is sounding. And yeah, happy days. And then if she wants any revisions, any changes to anything, then I can happily do that, because to be honest, if it gives me an excuse to play this song again or part of this song again, I'm all for it. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. Oh, David's in. Hello, David. Sorry, I just smashed your eardrums. I'm so sorry. How are you, David? You've called me right at the end. So, what did you say? Emily, you are universal. Oh, bless you. I think that's a really lovely thing to say. And, oh, Nathan said, love the hours when they supported too. You too, sorry. Yeah, I left that band literally maybe a month before that gig happened, or 2 months. Gutted about that. But I did get to play with Bono for a show at Sotheby's in New York. In fact, that was our first show together as a new lineup. So I was like the second drummer. There were 2 drummers. I'm in a lot of situations where there's 2 drummers for some reason. Yeah, and Bono got up at the end of our set and we played a couple of Beatles tunes, and it was wicked, and he was so lovely. Such a sweetheart, so kind. Right, so on that note, I'm going to send this over to Kimiko. We'll see what she thinks, and I just wanted to say thank you for being here, really, on this lovely Thursday. The sun is trying to be out here, but it isn't quite working. I think it just came out for my takes just to encourage me, but that's about it. But anyway, I won't be back this week. The next time I'm back online will be on Monday, and that's for my webinar. I'm running a webinar every Monday in May about how to run the business side of running a remote recording studio, the things that you sort of need to know and to get started. And yeah, so that's that. That's on Monday, and then for the next 2 weeks in terms of studio, I'm actually going to be not streaming because I'm working on an album, a project where I can't stream it. So I'm really sorry, you're not going to see me for a couple of weeks in here unless I decide to do an ad hoc something or another, which I'm not sure if I will, but we'll see. Depends on if I'm too tired and exhausted from the session. But anyway, right, I am going to... Oh, Jed says, great to see you again. See you tomorrow. You won't see me tomorrow, Jed, but maybe another time for sure. Kimiko says, I have to say that I absolutely love this format. I hope you mean the song, or maybe you mean the live stream. But either way, I'm happy with that. I'll take it. And Kimiko says, you've done a great job making this part of the industry accessible. Thank you, Kimiko. That means so much. Everything, in fact. I'm trying is all I can say. So thank you for saying that. That's really, really kind. Zalst says, finally sun here after 3 days. Rained this AM. Now the hummingbirds are fighting over the feeder. Well, on that note, on that beautiful image, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Thank you, Zalst, for our parting note. Kimiko, thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me record on this. Like I say, you'll receive an email with me, probably from me, within the next sort of 20 minutes with the take, with some sample stems, and I'll let you know how to do revisions if you want any revisions on this. But Thank you everyone for being here, for chatting, for saying hi, and just generally being lovely humans, because honestly, you all really are, and I'm so lucky that I get to spend time with such nice people, so thank you. Anyway, have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to and wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope that you're healthy, happy, safe, all the good stuff. Lots of love to all of you from the bottom of my heart, and maybe I'll see you next week, maybe I'll see you another time, but lots of love to you guys. See you guys later. All right, bye.